welcome back to a new video, and today we are going to be reviewing Vexx's Creatopia coloring book. So he released it on October 6th. I finally got it after about a month. I pre-ordered it in August, so it's been 3 months and I've been waiting for it to come. It's finally here, and okay, so I'm just going to be reviewing it. So on the front page you can see his tiger. He does a lot of tiger drawings throughout this book, and and there's a lot of realism incorporated with his doodles. So if we go to the first page, we see two fish. They're swimming. I don't know what they're called. I think they're silverfish. I see a lot of them on my Instagram and stuff. I'm thinking I'm going to color them. Okay, so over here, I colored this. I'm going to put time-lapse at the end. I colored this area of the book. Put my name here. But the only problem with that was it leaked through to the other page. He has written over here, if you're using markers, add some scrap paper behind the page you're working on so the ink doesn't bleed through the page onto the next drawing. So it started to bleed here, but then I put some scrap paper, and then I started, didn't notice, and then I was like, okay, and I have to go with it, so I just went with it. Okay, so we move on to his tiger drawing. I remember watching this video about a year ago. I've been a fan of him for like ages. So I love how he incorporates realism. Again, he does that throughout the book. He incorporates realism with these doodles of his. This one is more repetitive than the rest because it's just a lot of characters that's going in the same direction, and like long characters. So he had better artwork in this, but this, again, the realism is amazing on this. Okay, then we move on to the turtle. The turtle, not a lot of detail on it, but still it's really good. Scribble art. Normally you'd see him being repetitive. Throughout the book you'll see drawing being repeated. He's stopped doing that, and that's a good thing because he's trying to go out of his comfort zone and he's trying to draw something else. But again, really good drawing. Over here he's done a Diary of a Wimpy Kid type of style over here. He has done half of the drawing. Realism, again, really good. And then he tells us to do our own doodles over here. So we have to draw whatever we want in these plain butterflies, and we can do whatever we want to do in here. Moving on. I don't know what this is, what animal this is. I think it's not a whale because in his pre-order he did a whale thing already. It was bigger than this. I don't know what this is. This is a fish, a dolphin. I'm not good with animals, so just comment down below what animal this is. I'm honestly not sure. Okay, we move on. This is amazing, like straight up amazing. Look, I'm speechless. It's good. It's so good. Over here we have him incorporating his realism again with a cheetah, and then he just puts his doodle in the middle, and he divided the head in half. I don't know how he does this because I'm terrible with realism. For those of you who don't know, my first realism video a few days ago. I'll put the card up on the screen. You can go watch that video at the end. Okay, and then we have an octopus. Not too much detail, but still, okay, detail, fine. Detail's good. The art over here on the tentacles, again, could have been a lot more because there are only 2 tentacles with art, but still really good. A lot of detail. There's nothing else to say about these drawings. It's just really good. Okay, so over here we can see his doodles. I saw this on Amazon on his book pictures thingy. It didn't look as good as this is because this is really good. And again, realism and doodles. Over here he's tried to create new doodles. He hasn't done a lot of repetition in them. Because I watch his videos regularly, I can tell when he's repeating his drawings. Okay, I drew a wolf earlier on, and this just reminded me of that, but this is in way more detail than I could have done. Really good drawing. You see a wolf, scribbles, doodles. Over here, again, a Diary of a Wimpy Kid do yourself. We have turtles, and in those turtles we can do our own doodles. We can do whatever we want, and then I'm going to outline them. You can color them. I'm going to color this in. I'm going to do a lot of videos of just coloring individual pages. Dinosaur. I don't know what that is. I think that's fire, something coming out of his mouth or something coming at him, but a really good dinosaur. It's cartoony, which is normally my style. I like to draw cartoonish things, but I'm not that into realism. Okay, and over here we have the scribble art. I think it's fire. I think it's something coming out of his mouth. This is an amazing drawing. He's recently given out a print for this for like $100, but I'm not buying that because yeah, I'm not buying that. So it's nice that he's put all of these prints and all of these drawing into a book that's affordable for everyone, and no one has to pay extra money to get this print. Okay, this one, and recently he's done a finger painting video where he's got like 2 tigers, and then he put in art like just like this. I really, again, you'll see a lot of tigers in this thing. Snake. I really like this part because you have to do all of this yourself. He's just done the top part for you, the detail part. The rest of this you have to do yourself. He's giving you 9. I'm going to make my own doodles in them. And yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And then over here we have a detailed bee. It's a bee. There's just so much detail. Like, there's nothing to talk about, but the detail and how good his art is. And how he incorporates these small doodles into his realism. I really love that aspect about him, and I really like that about his drawings. I don't know what animal this is, to be honest, but he's done a few doodles over here. Not much, but still quite a lot. You'll see that he does, I think this was his like a few years back he drew this, so he didn't really do that much detail, but now he does quite a lot of detail in his art. Again, you could do this yourself. You draw your own things in here, in the tail, and in the gecko. This is a gecko, for those of you who don't know. Okay, then we move on to the Chinese dragon. Oh my god, this is one of my favorites. Okay, not my favorite, but this is one of my favorites because I just love how it looked, and I love the amount of doodles he added to it, because I really like doodles. I do my own doodles. They're not as good as his, but still, I like to make doodles, and I'm not that good with realism. So I really love how this Chinese dragon looks in general. Okay, moving on. Now I'm going to just start talking less because the same thing, there's a lot of detail. This he did for his 1 marker challenge. He did this all in blue. I remember that clearly. And I just watched a YouTuber who did it for his dog. Again, not good realism. I'm just going to color this in the way I want to. Okay. Okay, whenever I think of this, I normally think of Gary from SpongeBob. And that's what I normally think about. If you see this portion, I'm going to go to the front and I'm going to show you this is this area, but smaller. And he's just telling you to do the rest. So it's, again, you'll see repetitiveness in his old drawing. This is a really good drawing. He made a larger version of it. It's for pre-orders. People who pre-ordered the book, they got these exclusive pages from Vexx. This, I remember he did for Ocean Day, or I think that's what it's called if my memory serves me correctly. He did this, for Ocean Day, and to make sure that marine wildlife is conserved and that we should not be harming the ecosystem. This is a reindeer or a deer. I'm not too good with animals. So over here, you can see he's drawn an antler with the doodles. I'm going to draw one as well. He's given like a small base over here for you to start drawing it. And then we move on. This reminds me of that cat from Pokemon, Meowth. I think that's where I got inspiration from. I don't remember which video this was, but I remember watching it. Really good picture, and that whenever I look at this, it reminds me of Meowth from Pokemon. Zebra. I'm speechless. I have no words for this. It tells me to complete the zebra stripes over here. For me, I'm going to color in the zebra stripes black, and I'm going to add my own doodles in the middle for the zebra. That's what I'm going to do. This is my favorite. My all-time favorite out of this whole coloring book is this, because I love to draw parrots. I tried and I failed, but still I love the look of parrots, how vibrantly colored they are. And this is by far my favorite part of the book, my favorite drawing. And I just love these. One of the doodles that I see the most in Vexx's things is his palm tree, and that's by far my favorite one. Okay. Moving on. This is the cover page. Again, I'll put the card up right here. I colored it in. This was his competition. They won Copics and some other markers. I did not win because, yes, let's just skip that. This is, I'm not too good with this. I'm not too fond of this page, but a lot of people I know would like to finish this page up with fill it up with guinea pigs. And yeah, moving on. Not too much emphasis on this. I really like how he's given a space theme to the toucan. I think it's called the toucan. Yeah. So I love how he's given a lot of emphasis on the space aspect. Like you can see an asteroid here, some stars. So I'm definitely going to be coloring this in. But again, this portion is repetitive from this area right here. If you see, they're the exact same thing. Okay, moving on. This is the butterfly from earlier on, but in this case, he's done the rest. And these drawings are not repetitive at all. These are really good. These are his own unique style. And I really like how he incorporated this and made it in the shape of a butterfly. Okay. Ignore the background noise. Those like planes. Whenever I start recording, then the planes or something happens. Okay. So over here, you have butterflies. You doodle in them. And the same thing with the turtles. And I think it was something else as well. This Chinese dragon, he's given a printout for. This is one of his best drawings by far. I really like this because it has a lot of detail. He was selling this print just like the tiger one. This one was like, he made this ages back with his Copic markers. I don't have Copic markers. But this is really good. This was huge. This picture was actually really big. He had to make it smaller so it could fit this page because the Creatopia book, he can't obviously make it as big as his drawing. Again, that's the tiger from earlier on, but this time you have to fill it up yourself. This is a reindeer. I'm going to make it Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I'm going to color his nose red. That's what I'm planning to do with it. Again, a lot of detail on the doodles. Now the tiger, this is by far the one that has the most detail in it, and this is the best tiger out of all of them, I think. Yeah. And this section of the book, the last few pages that you're about to see, is my favorite part of the book because I really liked watching his mark reviews back in the day, and I really loved his drawings and doodles back then. So we'll see, these are his old doodles. This is from his 3 marker challenge. I remember that. This, I don't remember where it's from, but I definitely watched it. I really like his roses. He's good with realism. He's good in art, with art in general. Like, he tried a lot of different mediums and he just succeeded in all of them. I watched this, I don't remember which. I think these were his chameleon marker. Chameleon marker? Yeah, chameleon marker challenge. 3 marker. He used the chameleon marker in that drawing. I remember watching this. I don't remember where it's from or what it was. But again, I think this was his marker reviews. These are all his, most of these are his marker reviews. And I really love watching them back in the day. And his art, just, being in this book is just really good. This is also from his other marker reviews. Marker reviews again. I've seen all of these videos and I love them. These were just so good back in the day. And then and then the end. Okay, this is why I was saying I shouldn't have colored this page earlier on, because it wasn't meant to be colored. I was like, okay, I'm going to color it. And then over here I see that it's the exact same thing as the front. So I think that's what he intended to do. And then again, he gives credit to his manager, to his person who brought his book to reality, and some company. And then he writes a small note, and then the book ends there. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the Creatopia review. I'm going to put a time lapse right now of me coloring in this page of the book. I regret coloring it now knowing that at the end there was, that thing, this exact drawing. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like on the video, subscribe to my channel for more content like this, and watch my other videos right after this. It really helps me promote my art, because I'm 15 years old, and this is just a big thing to make a YouTube channel, review other people's things, make drawings on my own. Hope you enjoyed, and now just watch the time lapse.